Is AI the next oil?
Yeah, I think few thoughts there. In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. So AI is definitely the next. Some ways in which it is the next oil. AI will fundamentally be the lifeblood of any future economy, any future military, any future government. Like if you play it out, you're like the degree to which a country or economy is able to utilize AI to make its economy more efficient, to automate parts of its economy, to do automated research and development, automate R&D, like push forward in science using AI. All of that stuff is going to mean that countries that adopt AI effectively will have nearly infinite GDP growth, and countries that don't adopt it are going to get left behind. So it is sort of the fuel that will power the future of every country. And by the way, I think the same is true of hard power. Like if you look at what the militaries of the future are going to be like, or what war looks like in the future, AI is at the core of what that is going to look like. I'm sure we'll get into that. And then the ways that it's not like oil is, oil is this finite resource. Countries that stumble upon large oil reserves, they have that large oil reserve. At some point, it's going to run out. Like in Norway, it runs out at some point, and so it lends the country power and economic riches for a time period, and then you exhaust it, and then you're looking for more oil. Whereas AI is going to be a technology that will just keep compounding upon itself, and will keep, the smarter AIs, the more economic power you're going to get, which means you can build smarter AIs, which means you have more economic power, and so on and so forth. And so there's going to be a flywheel that keeps going on AI, which means that it's not going to be a time-based, a time-limited resource, let's say. It's going to be something that will just continue racing and accelerating for the entire perpetuity.
And data is part of that. Data is a big part of that.
Data is the core part of it. Yeah. So a lot of times, actually, I like to compare data to oil versus AI to oil.